Hello and welcome to this tutorial of Walking Disaster. This is the acoustic version of this song. First of all, it's not in the original tune of the track, which would be a B, but I'm playing it in A. Because this was the only way I was able to bring the bass line and the guitar line together. You have to use a capo at the second fret. And that's basically it. It's a version how you can play the whole song by yourself and sing to it if you want to. Let's start out with the intro. It's an octave, an A octave up here at the 12th bar of the A string. You put your index finger. And at the 14th bar of the G, your little finger. So it's like this. Okay. The second note will be an E. Up here you just go one string up, but you keep your little finger here. Then you go 2 bars up with your ring finger. Make sure just these 2 strings are sounding. And then you go with your index finger to the 10th bar of the E string and still keep this high note up here. Okay, so I haven't been home for a while. I'm sure everything's the same. Mom and dad both in denial. An only child to take the blame. And then we add a second note, which basically is just a power chord. So you add your ring finger to the 14th bar of the D string. So it's like, okay. Then you move it up again, here, index finger, 12th bar, ring finger, 14th bar of the A string. So it's still keeping the little finger here. And then you switch them both. You bring your ring finger up and bring your index finger down. So you have the octave again, but your ring finger here. And then you bring your index finger to the 10th bar of the E string. Put your middle finger here on the 12th bar of the A string and keep your little finger up here. Okay, so very slowly it's like,
no name you deserve. I'm just a kid with no ambition, wouldn't come home for the world.
and then the chords stay the same, but you start out back here. Okay, and it's the same chords in the same order, but you just start back here.
Never know that I'd become the king of all that's said and done.
The A power chord.
The forgotten son.
And if you want to, you can now switch the high note you're playing with your little finger to this one here with the middle finger.
The forgotten son. The city's buried in defeat. I walk along these no-name streets, wave goodbye to all as I fall.
And this is these 3 chords. Okay, so 14th bar on the E string, 12th bar on the E string, and 10th bar on the E string. But the first chord with the A octave, the second is just a power chord, so you switch. And then the octave again with this here. I hope you got it. That's the intro.
As I fall.
Alright, now comes the interlude part, which is the bass line and the guitar part. So normally the guitar plays something like this. Okay, and we bring it up here, which is like the octave, just the octave. So the first note is the 7th bar of the D string, then the 9th bar of the G, and the 6th bar of the G. But you have to play it with your ring finger, your little finger, and your middle finger. And you just keep this one, this note ringing, okay? Because the first tone up here, the A, you mix it up, so it's gonna be like, okay? And then you just let go of this one here, so you play the F sharp. You have to make sure the A string doesn't sound, otherwise it's wrong. And you keep playing this up here. Alright. Then you play an octave on the 7th bar of the A string and the 9th bar of the G, while letting the D string sound. Then you move it up 2 bars. And then you have to switch fingers so you can play it like. Okay, so you move it up. It's the 7th, 9th, finger switching, 11th, and 12th. You have to switch the fingers because you have to play this note up here. Okay, which is like the 10th bar of the E string. I'm gonna play it together. It's gonna be like. Okay, so all together it's like as I fall. And then you just play a single note, the A, up here at the 7th bar of the D string, and you just let it ring. It's like. You play it like this. And then you add the bass line, which is this note here, 5th bar of the E string, then 7th bar of the A string, 9th bar of the 8th string, and 5th bar of the 8th string, while keeping playing this high note here. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to do it. You play it like this, an octave again, then you use your ring finger, and then you have to switch, so your little finger is up here in the 9th bar and your index finger is playing the high note. And then just a regular power chord. Okay, so this is the beginning of the verse. It's like.
At the dead end, I begin to burn a bridge of innocence, satisfaction guaranteed, a pillow away catastrophe. On a mission, nowhere bound, inhibition underground, the shallow grave I have dug all by myself.
That's the first verse. And then there's like this little pre-chorus thing. You have to play it, the notes are D, A, and E. But you have, because we have a capo here, you have to play it like a C, a G, and a D. But to make it sound a little bit more awesome, you can just keep playing these high notes here. Okay, with your little finger and your ring finger. And then you just play the C here. Go up to the G, which is an A now. And then regular D chord. Okay?
And now I've been gone for so long, I can't remember.
It's important, the first part is like half time with this swing.
And now I've been gone for,
And then
so long, I can't remember who was wrong.
And then comes a little crazy part. You have to play the 7th, the 6th, the 9th bar, and it's gonna be like, okay, so 7, 6, 7, 9, 7, 6. But you have to use your ring finger on the 7th, your middle finger on the 6th, and your little finger on the 9th, because you have to play the D up here with your index finger. So it's gonna be like, okay, you have to practice this a little bit because it's weird when you sing to it. Also the strumming, it's like, so it's down, up, down, up, down, down. Okay,
And now I've been gone for so long, can't remember who was wrong. Our innocence is long gone.
and then you go up here and play a high D power chord on the 12th bar of the D string and the 14th bar of the G.
I pledge allegiance
Bring it up to the A power chord,
to a world of disbelief.
which is the E power chord in the 7th bar. Okay, so 12, D string, 12, A string, and 7th A string.
Pledge allegiance to a world of disbelief where I belong.
That's the pre-chorus. It's always the same. And then for the chorus, you need like the chords G, D, E minor, and C. But this time you keep these two high notes here ringing all the time. So you have to switch like your fingers to this. So you use your middle finger here, index finger here. Okay, this is like the C, but like this. Okay.
A walking disaster, the son of all bastards. You regret you made me, it's too late to save me.
And then it's just the high A note again.
You regret you made me, it's too late to save me.
And then the interlude from the beginning, we already had this one.
He said,
And now it's just power chords but pump muted, which is the first one, A, then E, then F sharp, and then D. Okay, 5th bar on the A string, 7th bar on the D string, no, 5th bar on the E string, 7th bar on the A string, 9th bar on the A string, and 5th bar on the A string.
and he said, far as I can tell, it's just voices in my head. Am I talking to myself? Cause I don't know what I just said. And she said, far as where I fell, maybe I'm better off dead. Am I at the end of nowhere? Is this as good as it gets?
And then back to the pre-chorus.
And now I've been gone for so long, can't remember who was wrong.
Then this crazy part.
In high D. I pledge allegiance to the A, where of this belief,
E,
where I belong.
and then the chorus again.
Walking disaster, the son of bastards. You regret you made me. It's too late to save me.
And for the bridge, you just play the E minor, D, and C, and then a G, D, and a C. This comes 2 times. You can keep these 2 ringing if you want to, you don't have to. Then it sounds like. And then once again a G, and a D, and a C.
To save me.
Then you have to go to the D string, 7th bar, 9th bar, 11th, and 12th. This is part like
To save me, to save me, to save me, to save me, to save me.
and then you play the power chords, like from the 2nd verse.
To save me, to save me, to save me. And now I've been gone
Pre-chorus.
for so long. Can't remember who was wrong. Our innocence is long gone.
High D.
I pledge allegiance to the A of this but E, where I belong. Walking disaster, son of all bastards. Regret you made me. It's too late to save me.
Then there comes the interlude part again, which we had from the beginning. Slower. And then it's the intro again with the power chords.
I will be home in a while. You don't have to say a word. I can't wait to see you smile. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
The important thing is to always play like this octave here. And just add the power chords.
I will be home in a while. You don't have to say a word.
And then the octave again.
I can't wait to see you smile. Wouldn't miss it for the world.
That's basically how you play Walking Disaster. If you have any questions about the song, write it down into the comments. I really love playing the song just by myself, singing along. It's so much fun. I hope you will enjoy it too. I'm sorry it has taken so long for me to do this tutorial. I know I uploaded like this video years ago, but you know how it is. If you like this stuff, just subscribe and ring this notification bell, because Blink is bringing out another song on Friday and I will be covering a lot of this stuff. See you!